Perfect. Welcome to another episode of Better by the Numbers, host presented by Life Metrics. We're here at the third annual Roundtable. Right now we have.
My name is Nature Spring Rivers Picard.
Gotcha.
I am a intern here at the Buck Institute.
Awesome. Okay, how long have you been working here?
I've been here for about 5-6 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
yeah.
what do you guys focus on at the Buck Institute?
Well, my lab at the Weiner Lab, we are studying the musculoskeletal system and how microgravity affects different aspects of cell degradation. So a big part of that is we test how cells in a zero gravity environment react to different cell knockouts,
Okay.
and gene knockouts that we apply onto them, so that we can see which genes affect which aspects of muscle degradation as a whole.
Okay, so like, would this affect, I guess, fitness or
fitness? I think that some of the really great applications for it is like, it's like if we're able to actually figure it out fully, then we can, as a whole, turn off muscle atrophy on a cellular and molecular level.
Wow.
So some of the great applications for that would be if we have a patient that is in a coma and they are not able to move at all, then we can implement these gene knockouts into their body using CRISPR, and generally make it so that if they do wake up at a certain point, they won't have to go through years and years and years of physical therapy and all these labors to be able to rebuild their muscle that they've lost.
So is it stopping or slowing the degradation of muscle?
Slowing.
Gotcha.
Although if a lot of advancements are made, it could essentially stop it.
How long till that, you think? Like how long? Like how many years till?
I'm an intern. I can't say for sure,
Gotcha.
but I'd say that, I mean, the science is there. We're just essentially just trying to find the right genes that manage these individual knockouts.
And I did hear you say earlier you have a couple of startups in mind. Would it be relevant to this or in this space?
Yeah, so biospace is essentially what I want to do with my career.
Okay.
I'd really like to start a startup that does bioengineering of cyto and phytoplankton as radiation shielding for spacecraft.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So essentially a living, breathing radiation shield that can take in the carbon dioxide that we exude from our bodies and turn it back into oxygen through photosynthesis.
So it would essentially be a rocket ship that produces oxygen.
Exactly.
In other words,
yeah. And
so you won't lose oxygen while you're in space. You don't have to have like actual oxygen.
Precisely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And man, how long? Well, not saying that that's in practice now, but I guess like.
Oh, that's going to take a while. I'm doing very much preliminary research on that at the moment, but at some point in the future, that's something that I am very much looking forward to applying to at least 2 startups for that, doing that, and then also doing melanin research on implementing melanin into different types of algae and liverworts. Liverworts are a type of lichen, which is a algae body covered in, a fungal body, right, covered in a outer layer of algae, which photosynthesizes. So the body, the structure that is built up, it's made out of fungi. It's made out of mushroom, but the outside, it's a whole system that intertwines mutually, where the algae on the outside have a host body to grow on, a substrate, and then they photosynthesize, creating sugars for the actual body, which is the mushroom.
So what would introducing melanin, I guess?
Introducing melanin into it would allow it to photosynthesize at a higher rate. It would be able to photosynthesize at an accelerated rate, making it so that these structures are able to grow faster, and they're able to do oxygen chemosynthesis faster. and more efficiently, giving us oxygen to carbon dioxide trade-off even faster.
And just curious, you said you're an intern, so are you working on these things actively, or like or are these things that like you see that you could
These are
potentially
things.
get to start
These
working
are
on? And
these are
introduce
still
to the
technically
Institute?
theoreticals, but they are things that I am doing a lot of research on
Nice.
independently. And having the opportunity to be here as a student has granted me a lot of ability and mentorship, so that I can apply my
Nice.
my thoughts and my ideas into my ambition in a practical and guided method.
How'd you even get started in the space? Like,
I read a lot of sci-fi.
there we go.
Yeah, yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a nerd, but a driving point of my personal philosophy is evolution as a conscious and intentional medium for growth for the entire human race. So I think that if everybody set human personal evolution, but doing it consciously and doing it with intention as their core philosophy and like philosophical like backbone, then I think that a lot of the issues that we have right now with class struggle and inequality and lack of equity would essentially
diminish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You like with the, I guess the more technologically advanced we get, knowing our bodies and helping each other out,
True.
It would, I guess, kill the need for, I don't know, maybe classism, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know?
But I mean, also, the whole thing with AI, I kind of think of it like how, what if there's an old joke about horses. The horses, they saw a car driving by and they were like, hey, this is gonna make our life so much easier. We're gonna be able to just like spend our time relaxing and hanging out. But in the end,
yeah.
Look at how many horses we got. Yeah.
Still back in the stables, man. Oh
now they're
my
back
God.
at the stables.
Wow. All right. And what was your name again?
Nature Spring Rivers Picard.
And how do we find you?
You can find me on LinkedIn or Instagram.
Okay.
My LinkedIn is Nature Picard.
Okay.
And my Instagram is nature_Picard.
All right, man. Well, we look forward to it, man. You look like you got a bright future ahead. I think you're going to see a lot of great ideas come from you. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Pleasure. Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in on the Better by the Numbers podcast. We are still at the, I think the third annual.
It's my first.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. First, but third annual roundtable of longevity clinics. So we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, dude. That is awesome. Oh my God.
Is this live?
This is. We're live streaming. We're also gonna farm some. I don't know if we stop the live stream. Either way, we're gonna farm some of this content as well. Their social media, we're gonna blast it on them. Absolutely. Life metrics.
How many viewers do you guys have right now?
At the moment.
Is it still live?
Probably.